In today's video, we're going to look at the new Radiolink RC8X radio. We're going to take a look at a couple of the features of it, and then we're going to install it in my Arrma Felony to do a speed test. Alright guys, welcome back to a Super Speed Saturday. So before we get started, we are going to install this Radiolink radio into my Arrma Felony, and we're going to put a 27.2 pinion gear and then test it on speed. But I wanted to show this radio to you guys. Now this thing has a lot of features. I won't be showing all that or demoing those in this video, but I will be in the coming probably weeks. It's got a lot of features to it, but I wanted to at least show this to you. Leave a link down below in the description if you guys are interested in it, and talk just briefly on this radio, because this is something fairly new that they put out there for us. So I'll put, like I said, a link below in the description for it. This comes with a full colored user guide, which is good. I like it that it's fully colored, and the explanation for the radio and everything is pretty good in here. I didn't see anything that kind of confused me as I read through it, so the instructions were really clear for it. And then also this is going to be the radio here. You get a couple extra goodies with it. You guys are seeing some screens and stuff pop up with it. Now this radio's got a lot of functionality with it. One of the things I like is you can do up to 200 models with this. So you can do cars and boats, crawlers, drift cars, and etc. You can program in there. This is going to be some accessories we'll look at for just a second. And then this is going to be the radio in here with the receivers and stuff for it too as well. So like I said, I'll put some information in the description below. I'm not going to try to spend a lot of time going through everything with this because this radio has a lot, but I'm going to pull this out real quick and then show you guys some of the features. All right, so pulling this out, these are some of the goodies that you get with it. You do get a screen protector for this screen on there, which is good. You get an extra throttle trigger in here too, and a couple tools, some Allen keys to work on the radio if you want to do some, basically that's going to be if you want it to go left to right, because this does function with left and right hand holders or right hand people. With it, you get a strap. This is going to be a strap to hold onto the radio. You can put this on here if you want to strap around your neck. This is going to be for this carrying case. So I'm glad they gave me a carrying case, but this is a nice one too. So I can always put the radio in there, so just kind of have it out in the garage. Now this does come with the battery, but you can use it to where it has AA's and stuff too. But there's one key point is that they don't want you to charge the batteries off of the USB port when it's in. They want you to take the battery out and kind of charge it like that, which makes sense for it. And they have that in the instructions. So make sure if you charge it, don't just plug the USB charger and thinking that it's charging the battery, because that's not how they recommend you charge the battery that's with it. And they got a couple of things there. So I'm going to put this over to the side. I'm going to turn this on. Like I said, this radio has a lot of functionality, and it's going to talk to you. So one of the things I do like about this is it does have a gyro installed, and you can adjust that with this channel here. This is a 8-channel radio, and you guys see this interface is nice, and it's not heavy at all. Some of the smarter radios I think that are out and stuff like that are getting a lot heavier, but this one isn't heavy at all. This feels pretty light to me compared to some of the other radios and stuff. It's got touch screens and all that in it, and you guys see some of the features and stuff. I'm trying to not show that glare too much, but you have a lot of different functionalities that you see here with this, and stuff is popping up too. You guys can see some of those things popping up. So it's got a lot of adjustability, a lot. And that's why I'm going to use this in my Felony. But what I'm probably going to do is put this in my Limitless, because this will be great for the settings and stuff I want to do when I want to try to hit that 150 mile per hour plus this summer with that vehicle. But you guys see here with the menu and stuff with that, not slow in the response or anything. And you guys see that the battery's somewhat charged. So I'm probably going to put a little bit more charge on this too, before I take this out and test this. But I'm pretty excited because it's an 8-channel radio. I can do several things with the additional channels that come with it. I'm glad it does have like a gyro installed, so I can do some of that adjustment and functionality and stuff with it too. And of course, other things with it. I mean, there's so many things that come with it. I can't do a complete video today with it because it's going to take too long. I want to get this installed into my Felony Corvette, my Arrma Felony converted Corvette, and I want to get that running, and I want to see how this functions, which it should be fine because this does support high voltage servos and stuff too, which is good, which is probably why I'm going to use it in there and then put it in my Limitless. So anyway, let me go ahead, let me get a charge on this, and let me go to my Felony too, and I'm going to put a 27.2 pinion gear in there to test it on 6S to see what kind of speeds we got. So we got a new radio, we got a new pinion gear, and I even have some new batteries I'll probably try up in there. I got a new 6S and stuff I'll probably drop in there. So there'll be links in the description below for all this and some information on this radio too. So anyway, let me quit my yapping. Let me go ahead, get them batteries charged up, get that pinion gear installed. Let's take this out and let's give them all a test run. All right, y'all, here with the speed test. Got this radio and everything installed. Got the high-speed pinion gear in there. And we're going to make sure the GPS is catching, which it should be. Like I said, I'm probably going to put this radio in my limitless because that's going to be the one I do a lot of speed with. But anyway, I want to see what kind of speeds I get. With the change. Now, this area is good for probably about 100. Well, some guys got 120. School RC got about 120 miles per hour out here, but that was pushing it. I don't plan on doing that. But anyway, let's go. Let's see what we get. Okay, it did thermal, or it did shut down a little bit right there. Shouldn't be too much, but we did reach the top speed. Let's see what we got there. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get a max. If I was gonna keep this gearing in there, get like a max 5 or 6 for it. But anyway, let's see what we got there. Drum rolls, please. 91. So I do have to admit, that is a personal best for this stock out the box. My previous one got like 89 miles per hour. So this got 91. So let me go ahead and we're gonna set this up and we're gonna try this one more time because that is a PB for a stock out the box for me. All right, let's try this one more time, making sure that it's catching. I am using, I mean, these are cheap lipos. They're like under 30 bucks for 2 3S lipos. So they're not really high amperage lipos, but don't have to worry about responsiveness and distance with this radio. Maybe I won't hit full speed until I get halfway down, let it build up a little bit more, but I'm surprised and impressed with 91 there. All right, let's go. Okay, we were able to open it up a little bit more there. Let's see what we got on that pass real quick. Look like that might have been a little bit faster. The key to with stock electronics is just not to just hit it all out. You got to kind of build up to it. At least from my experience. 91 again. That may be our top speed. Let me try this one more time. Because that is a PB for stock out the box. I know some guys are probably like, I got 95 and all that. Okay. Get this going for this white truck comes down. Hopefully I won't have any. I should be able to get at least 4 or 5 passes. I know that truck will probably come all the way down. I can beat him because I'm going 90 miles per hour and he's going about 30. Let's go. Woo, don't want to hit that curve. That looks so good though, y'all. Yeah, I have no idea. That looks so good because it just reminds me of my vet. It's almost making me want to get that high spoiler put on the back of it, which I'll never do, but. All right, let's see if we beat that 91. I doubt it. 91. So 91 miles per hour is what we're getting. I'm impressed with that. New PB for stock out the box and new radio. So anyway, I'm gonna do this radio probably in a couple other vehicles. I got crawlers and all that stuff, like a Traxxas Crossfire, put all that stuff in. And we're gonna test some of the limits of this radio and stuff. So the links below in the description for all that and everything I've used, GPS, batteries, tires, body, everything. So you guys don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video. As always, I appreciate you watching.